Good morning again. This is Alan Tan from ProQuest. Today I'm going to introduce how to search on ProQuest Platform. And, uh, and this is the objective of this section. Um, I hope at the end of the section, you will be able to know how to access the databases from ProQuest or how to navigate the ProQuest search platform and how to carry out a simple search and also how to access and download or view or browse the full text that you find from your search result. And lastly, and you can also see how to save or email a set of results or send to your bibliography management tool. I know you guys are now using EndNote. I will show you how to export to EndNote as well. First of all, I would like to introduce how to navigate the ProQuest platform. And there are three different search levels: basic, advanced, and command line. And also you can browse the publication catalog. And also I will also show you how to change the databases, because now you have access to um, if you break it into component databases, there are more than 60 databases you have access to. And for the basic search features, I would talk about some 101 on technique on searching on ProQuest platform. What is the phase searching? How to use the Boolean operator? How to do nesting? And and also how to use truncation, etc. And also, I will also show the result page, the search result pages features, and also how to access the full text in different ways, and how to use the facet to narrow the, refine the search result, and how to display the result online, and how to email it or even save to your personal account. You may be familiar with this image. This is the main page of your library. Main page of library. Uh, if you want to access the ProQuest database, you may want to select the tab databases and then enter ProQuest at the search box and do a search here. And instantly, a search result will pop up with all the results related to ProQuest. As you can see, there are now 66 databases from ProQuest that you can access, and all these below, like the first one, ProQuest. If you are not sure which database which one out of those 66 databases from ProQuest, you can simply go to ProQuest. This very first one. That means you can cross search any databases. Of course, you also have a chance to select a specific databases later. Okay. For example, you go to the ProQuest, as I said a second ago, it will bring you to a database list. Then you can, of course, you can select all to cross-search all databases available, or if not, you can also pick and choose uh, uh, a specific one, or you can also pick multi databases you wish to cross-search with. But if you just click one of the databases, it will it will show up like this. It will show up like this with a specific databases being selected. Uh, Now I'm using the PQ Central, which is the most comprehensive and databases collection. Actually, it is a collection databases. And And as you can see here, now we are on the basic search page. This is the basic search page. Of course, you can you can insert a search term of keyword and perform a search right away. But before you do that, you may want to limit it to full text or peer review, or you want to exclude some wire feeds or wire news. Okay, then you may go ahead and perform the search. And other than the basic search, you can also switch to advanced search or propagation search, or you can browse some topic, and you may want to also change databases. And you can find these 4 options, actually, including basic searches. There are 5 different options on the top left, the 3-line icon. Under 3-line icon, there are 5 options here. You can always find those options by clicking this icon. Okay, if you select more than one databases, the search interface will look something like this. Because there are you have selected multi-databases, and the number of databases show up here. Of course, when you click the link, it will bring back to the database list and show you which database you have been selected to perform the search. And on this multi database search platform, you have a option to select the results from a particular source type. Of course, by default, it is all, but you have the option to select scholarly journal, books, video, audios, dissertation and thesis, and other types. And Okay, if you go to the advanced search, this is the advanced search page, and you can specific a field that the keyword can be found. There's different fields you can pick and choose, and actually the option of this field may be different depending on which database you have selected. And you can use the and or not operator to do a Boolean search. And you can also pre-select the publication date from the 7-day to a lot of options to the last 7 days to you can also specific a day range. So it's very flexible. And you can also pre-select the source type, the document type, and also the languages. And this is the page, the command search line page. If you are, familiar with enough to use the Boolean operator and do a complicated search, something like this, and even even more, you can create a search strategy, something like this, using a lot of operators. And this is the publication search. You can go to publication and search with the publication name, or you can search the keyword in title name, or the title begin with, or in the summary, or in the subject. Okay, then you can pick and choose one of the search results and open in detail. For example, this one, chronic stress. you can find the information on coverage here, and also the availability of full text or abstract. And you can even do a search here, do a search just within this particular publication. And all the latest volume in issue are automatically show up here. If you want to find a older version or volume of this or issue, you can use the drop down box to pick and choose a specific volume or issue. And you can even set up alert or RSS feed to this specific publication. So whenever there is a new publication on a new issue, you will be notified. And this is the browse. The browse is mainly focused on business. You can browse the business topic, the different topics. Uh, And you can also find different reports, the commodity report, the company report, and also the country reports. And there is also a study path for the nursing, the practice and registered nurse, and US standard. And if you go back to the Slack databases, as I said, you can always pick and choose one or multi databases you want to cross-search with. After you select it by checking the box at the left-hand side of the database name, then you can click the icon on the top right, use selected databases. And actually, you can also view it by subject, because there are dozens of the databases. Sometimes you may be confused which one you should use. So now, by clicking the view by subject, all the databases are grouped into different subjects. You may want to check one of the subject, then the system will help you to cross search all databases related to that particular subjects. Of course, you see a plus icon here. You can expand the database list under specific subject, and you can pick and choose some of them. Oh, sorry, phone call is ringing. Let's move on. And I want to share some of the default setting of the ProQuest platform. In ProQuest platform, when you search with a keyword, for example, nurse, it will automatically search the singular or plural form, like nursing. It will also search nursing. If you search student, that will only will also automatically search also child. Okay. And also comparative and superlative. If you search with tall, the result will return keyword with tall or taller or tallest. If you search good, it will also search good, better, and best. Okay. And also for the sometimes the spelling is different from US or British. So if you search color, it will also search as color in the British way, defense like here, or even some contemporary and old English, sing and sing, something like this. So if you search with two word skin cancer, the the system will return and search as N in between, something like skin and cancer. So it will return skin cancer and skin cancers. Because in the PQ platform, we allow variants. Okay, so cancers can also be found, and there is no order. Something even like cancer skin, of course, it is not realistic. But it doesn't define the order. Okay, so skin and cancer, skin like isn't in breast cancer, something like this. And also, but if you want to search as an exact phase, climate change, it will only return result with climate change only. For example, you search exact phase with a skin cancer, it will only return skin cancer, and will not return skin cancers. Will not return skin cancers. Okay, the Boolean operators. Uh, Actually, it's 101. When you use and, then you are focusing the search result, and because only the you see two circles here, only the overlap part will be discovered. For example, web and browser. That means only the result with web and also browser can be found. Uh, uh, as I said just a second ago, because if you search with two words without a quotation mark at the end and in the beginning, so it will search as N in between. So mental health will be searched as mental and health. And or will expand the search result because either term will be present. Uh, A, B, A or B. So all areas will fit the criteria. So if you want to have more search result, you can use more or. If you want to narrow the result set, you may want to use more and. And for the not will eliminate the term after not operators. For example, A not B, then it will only search the gray area of the A because B is will be eliminated. For example, rain, not strike, something like that. And there is execution order for the and or not. Uh, it will execute and first and then or and then not. So if you search enter a search term like this, dog or cat and food or nutrition, the system will interpret it to process cat and food first, just like here, cat and food first, then or dog or nutrition. But maybe this is not you want to. You may want to search dog or cat first, or food or nutrition first, and then connect it with n. So you have to cover use the preference to override the default order, so that it will process according to what you want. Okay. Okay. The truncation. The truncation S3 is to use to replace one or more characters at the end or in the middle of the search term, and not in the beginning, not in front. Only works at the end or in the middle. And the question mark is to replace one single character. One single character uh, 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 inside the term or the right end of a word as well. So nurse question mark will return nurse, nurses, and nursed. Okay. And I would also like to introduce approximate operators and also specific field. Here is there's a near operator, near with a number, Okay. For example, computer careers. You use the approximate operator near free. That means computer between computer and career, the maximum radar is 3 words, from 0 to 3 words. Okay, for example, uh, computer programming career, because in between just one wording, so it is qualified. And career in computer engineering, in between there's only one word, so it is also qualified. Okay, but there is no order. You see, this one, the computer is in front of career, and the second one is career in front of computer. If you want to specific order, then you may want to use pre. For example, attention pre-free disorder. That means attention deficit disorder is qualified, but attention deficit hypoactive disorder is also qualified, but not disorder with attention deficit, because uh, disorder cannot be in front of attention, because attention must that means in front of disorder. And also I would like to point out here, art therapy, you would, for example, you will return around 300 K result, and if you search with art and therapy, it will also return the same number of results, because the system you will interpret art therapy as an art and therapy, so the result is the same. And if you want to search art near therapy, near free therapy, it will return 55K, and art pre-therapy, it will return narrow down to 20K, because art must be in front of therapy. Okay, like this one, art P0 therapy. That means must be art therapy. It further narrow down to 12K. And also, you may want to search an exact phase art therapy. Then this further narrow down to 10K. And some student may ask, what is the difference between art P0 therapy and art therapy with exact phase search? It is being further narrowed down because this type don't allow variance, but this one will allow variance for these two terms. So the result may be more than the exact phase one. Okay. And about the field search, you can limit the terms to found in a specific field. For example, you want to search with keyword or term, search term mirror in offer field only. Offer, AU means offer. So uh, uh, only if mirror is show up in the offer name, offer field, will be qualified. And for example, you can also make use of two field search, like this one, Smith and nursing. and Smith in the author field, and nursing in the title field. That means the result must found Smith in the author field, and also nursing will be found in the title field. And also you can do it in this way. AB means abstract, TI means title, and exact phase, exit range. Then that means you you can find exit range in the abstract field or exit range in the title field. It is different from the one above. It is not and, it is the relation is or. So even exit range is found in abstract but not found in title field. It is also qualified. And these are some common fields that we frequently used. Of course, there is uh, a whole long list of your of field codes for different fields, and you can find it from the help. I will show you the link later. Okay, there is always a search tab here. This is the multi database search interface. You can find the search tips here, and this is advanced search. You can also find the tips link here, and on the right is the image of the search tip page. Okay, let's go to the result page. Once the search is performed, you will be landed on the result page. It will show the keyword or your search strategy being used, and also the search result number, and also you can refine the sorting order of the result set, and you can also limit the result set to something like full text or peer review only. And you can also there's other narrow filter options, but as you know, this is only a PowerPoint. I cannot show them all. There's a lot of other options for use to refine your result set. Okay, and on the right hand side, there is some features like the site email and save, all for your post process options. I will demo it later. And I want to talk more about the refinement at the left hand side. And you can also, other than full text or pre-review, you can also select the source type, and there is a proprietary timeline. You can also move it. It is sold for this example, this is sold by a decade. That means each bar representing 10 years. Actually, when you mouse over any of the bar, it will show you, it will give you a number. That means how many results were found in that decade. You can also move the trail here, and then you will deliver it to each bar represented a year or even a month or to a day. And also from each of the filter, for example, the publication title, document type, subject, merge, and also language, and all this type, they have a more in at the bottom. By clicking the more, you can multi-select it to include or exclude the source type. And on the result set, you will always found different options for accessing the full text. For this, the first one, get full text. That means in a ProQuest platform, only bibliography record is available, but we have access link to some to the open access, probably is a website or directly to the article. It will also return a full text for you. And the second one, that means there is full text in the database, in the ProQuest database, and it is in PDF format. The third one, it show up full text and also the full text in PDF. That means in the platform, it provides full text in text, in HTML format, and also the full text in PDF format. The last one is there's only bibliography data on ProQuest platform, but there's a link out to your institution resources. The full text that maybe your institution have access to, or you have from some subscribed other databases from the Hong Kong BU. Okay, when you open search result, and you will find for this example, this only abstract is available. There is no full text, but you can still find the link, find it at Hong Kong BU to try to access the full text, the relevant full text from the Hong Kong BU other resources. Okay. And for this example, we have the PDF on the PQ platform. It will show up the PDF image, and also you can download or even save or print or scroll down or even rotate the PDF file. And also you can there is also a download icon here. You can download it into your computer. And this one is providing the full text in a text format. In a text format, I would like to show out that there's a translate features. It can translate your full text into tens of different languages. And also you can, on the upper right, you will find icons that you can save in different formats. For example, you can save it as a PDF, even though it's a full text, it's a text file, it's a text format, but you can still save it in a PDF format. And you can also cite it in the output style that you prefer. And also you can email it, and you can print it, and other search option here. Other save option here. Other save option. And on the right-hand side, there is always a related item. That means the PQ platform will have some related document recommended. These are all the recommendation related to your strategy. Okay, this is some screenshot for the site. For the site, if you click the site, of course, before you click the site, you have to select some of the result first. At least, of course, at least one. After you select it, then you can go to click the site icon, and a window will pop up. Then you can have an option to select your output style, and then the bibliography, the citation will show up in the middle. Then you can copy it to your manuscript or paper. And you can also export to a citation manager or Bravo EndNote. I understand that you are using EndNote, okay? Or you can even, export it into Excel format. Talk about if you want to save or send the search result to an email box, then and another light box will show up, and it will show you what is the content. Do you want to include the bibliography? Do you want to include the recent searches or cover page or TOC or document numbering? You can also enter the email box you want to receive those results. Oh, let me switch back a little bit. Okay, and next to the email, this one is the My Research. This is the My Research. Actually, all user can register a My Research account, personal account for themselves, because, for example, all the search result or all the search strategy will be go away once you finish your search. In a way, end your section, end your current section, all the result will go away. If you want to save some such result, or you want to save some such strategy, or set up some alert to a search result, then you may want to create My Research and save it into your personal My Research account. Okay, this is My Research account page. In your My Research account page, you can save your documents here, all the search result here. You can also add note, and you can also, create a folder to hold those different folder to hold different documents. And you can also save some search strategy, because, for example, some search strategy a little bit complicated. You don't want to lose it. You may want to do another search with the same strategy later, or you want to save the strategy and modify a little bit and do another search later. Then you may want to save the search strategy here. And also, you have a place to hold your alerts, the alert that you have been created, or the RSS feed you created. And here's the widget. Here's the widget. If you have a page, a web page, you may want to add a search widget into your web page. That means a small search box will be show up in your web page, and then you may not need to go back to this ProQuest platform, because the search widget, if you enter a keyword into the search widget, it will automatically search the databases you specified. This is your account profile. Okay, actually, I have I've talked about how to cite, how to email, how to add to My Research account. Actually, there are some more saved options here. For example, the first one, I think I've already introduced it. And the second one, you can save it into cloud if you have a Google Drive, or you want to upload it into a Google Classroom, or you want to, you have a OneDrive in Microsoft, you can upload it, and then you can export your citation, export your search result to some citation tool, like Ravel or EndNote. You can direct export to EndNote by clicking this one, or for the EasyBit. And also, there's other option. You can save the results in PDF format, in Excel format, or in Word format, or even in text format. There are so many options. It's very flexible. And actually, not just my research page, but on any pages, on the top right, there's always a question mark here. The question mark, by clicking the question mark, will provide you access to the help page, or to the support center, or to the training LibGuides, or it will show you some research scale. And also, if you run into a issue, then you may want to contact us by sending an email to us from here. Okay, I want to show you some resources. For example, we have the LibGuide, all different LibGuides for different databases. You can find a complete list here. And this is the LibGuide specifically for PQ platform, how to use the features on PQ platform. And also, this is a LibGuide for tips for how to use the search syntax. Okay, and this is the support page. The support page. Okay, I think I have demonstrated. Now you have some understanding on how to access the databases, and how to navigate the platform, and how to carry a simple search, and how to find the full text of an article, and how to save or email or other options to further make use of your resources. Okay, before I demoed it online, do you have any questions?
Feel free to ask your question to Alan if you have any inquiry about the ProQuest platform. So, Alan, are you going to
Yes.
give us a live demo now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. On the main page of your library, you go to the databases, and then search with ProQuest. Search with ProQuest. You do a search. Then it will return result from your A to C list. These are those 66 databases found on PQ, from PQ. Okay. For example, you go to this one, the main search platform, without selecting any specific databases. When you click it, it will land you to a selection page. Selection page, you have all the databases that you have access right on the PQ platform. And you may occasionally find a minus side or the plus side. The plus side means it is being collected. You may want to expand it. For example, this one, you may want to expand it and just pick and choose one of the databases. Or for this example, I'm searching this one only. But if not, you can search the entire mega databases here. When you click it here, that means it will cross-search all databases under Pico Central, or you may want to cross-search Pico Central with pharmaceutical news index, for example. You may multi-select. Okay, for example, I because there are so many databases, I have some confused about it. Which one should I pick? Then you may want to view by subject by clicking the right hand side. Okay. Then that means you are searching the ABI complete databases, or you may want to, I want to search. I'm researching a topic related to databases, the business. Then you can pick and choose the business. For example, I'm searching something related to social science. Then you may want to just check the social science databases. That means you are cross-searching all the social science related databases. Of course, you can also have an option to pick and choose not all the social science subjects, but just pick, for example, 2 of them, 3 of them. Okay, when you have made your selection, for example, let me go back to the group by name. For example, I have selected Pico Central. Then I can click the use selected databases here. Then I can perform a search. Oh, sorry, because probably I have forget to uncheck. You may want to click the. You may want to just click the name of the databases only. For example, I click the Pico Central only. Then it will land you on the Pico Central page. And on the other hand, for example, if you pick and choose one of the databases here, it will also land to a particular interface and search with that particular database only, just like this one. For example, I'm searching the coronavirus. For example, I'm searching with 2 words, coronavirus, and the system will interpret as corona and virus. Okay, let me do a search here. Okay, it returned 200K results. 200K results. Then I search as an exact phrase. I put the quotation mark, circle, cover its quotation mark. Then I search again. It narrowed down to 90K only. 90K only. For example, I want to search near. You can you can search with near, for example, near free, and you can also just type N is also okay. Corona near free virus. That means there is the maximum 3 words in between of corona and virus, and there is no preset order. Corona can be in front of virus, or virus can be in front of corona. Okay, and then I change to pre. That means corona must be in front of virus. Okay. Actually, I missed to demonstrate one of the features here. This is the recent search on the top right of the search interface. You can click it, and then you will see what searches you have been performed, and now you can see the result different. For example, I use this one and return 200K, and I use the exact phrase, it returned 90K, and I changed my strategy to use this one, it returned this number. I changed my strategy to it return this number. Then you can see how you refine your search strategy. Of course, this is a kind of simple. You can make a more complicated one, but anyway, you can see how it goes, how you refine your search result from this one. Okay. Okay, let me go back to the search result. And oh, for example, this one, wow, this is far too many results I want. As you can see, there's always some Y news here. For example, I want to exclude the Y news, then I can click it here. It will exclude the Y news. Okay. It further narrowed down to 59K. Of course, I can also pick and select the full text only or the peer review only, and you can find the source type here. If you or I just want to have a look at the scholarly journal, then you can click the scholarly journal. It will return even fewer results, but for the scholarly journal only. And you can also slide here. That means you just want to have results from 1975 to 2022, or you can also slow a little bit. Oh, I just want to have results from 2020 to 2029. If you click it, and the result will be limited to this year range only. Okay, further narrow down, and also you can filter different publication type, a different document type, different subject, even the company organization or the location or the people, language, or databases. And from here, you will always find more here. You can click more here. Okay. I want the result set to include COVID-19, coronavirus, but I don't want to include the disease transmission. Something like this, you can pick a multi-selected and to further refine your result set. Okay. And from here, for the first one, you will find that there's a full text, or there's also a full text in text format, or also in PDF format. When I click it, it will show it in a full text format. For example, you can use the translation here because the oh, actually I didn't recognize what language is this. If you recognize, you can pick and choose the source. For example, this is a French, and then you want to change to traditional Chinese traditional one, you can click the translate. But sorry, actually I didn't recognize what kind of language is this. So okay, but yes.
We received one question. What
Okay.
did you click to refine your result?
Okay. Let me go back to the when the when you perform your search, there's always kind of refine features at the left hand side. At the left hand side, for example, I can clear all the filters here. This is the origin. What you find it here, and if you want to limit to a particular document type, for example, you just click the down arrow. It will show you the document type with the most result. Then you may want to click or article. Then you click the article, then the result set will limit to article only. But if you want to multi-select it, then you can click the more here. More here. Oh, I want the article. I want the report, but I don't want blog. I don't want news. Something like that. Then you can apply it. Then the result set will change according to your requirement and what filter you have been applied it will show up here. Oh, for example, I changed my mind. I don't want to have article. Then you can clear the article filter here by clicking the X. Okay, something like that. Did I answer the question? Sorry. And any more question do we have?
Alan, is that click more will see the list with check boxes?
Yes. Yes. Because you don't click more, for example, this one, you can just pick and choose one at a time, right? You can just pick one at a time. For example, you want to limit the search result for dissertation and thesis. You click it, you can pick and choose one at a time. But with more, you can multi-select. You can multi-select. For example, I can pick dissertation and thesis. I can click the conference paper and proceeding, right? And also, I don't want to include the audio or video work, for example, here. You can multi-select to include or exclude. Okay.
Thank you, Alan. Maybe we are just running out of time, but I have one more question. Can you show us? I found that the ProQuest LibGuide are quite useful. Can you show us how to access that ProQuest LibGuide?
Okay. There's a question mark here, and you can go to the training LibGuide here. This is the LibGuide. This is the LibGuide for the ProQuest platform, not particular to a specific databases. If you want to find the LibGuide for particular databases, you may want to click the LibGuide here. The LibGuide here. Click the LibGuide here. Then it will show you in different products. These are the popular products. And these are different subjects product. But I want to point out this one, LibGuide to A to C list. This is the complete list of all the LibGuides. You can find which one you are looking for or what a particular database you are looking for. Okay. For example, yeah.
We received one more question.
Okay.
Can you demonstrate how to use translate function again?
Okay. But before that, let me find the English one. I'm sorry. I just picked another foreign language which I didn't recognize it. Let me find it. Oh, this one is in English. Okay. Let me go to. Let me go to the full text here. Okay. This is the abstract and this is the full text. For translate, okay. I know this one is in English, so I pick English, and then I want to translate it into simplified Chinese, for example. Then I can click the translate. Here is it. How it goes. But I have to mention that because it is kind of machine translation, don't just cite it in this way. This is give you an option to English. Sometimes other English is not our mother language, so that we just make use the translation to help us more easy to understand the what it's talking about, but never cite this. Okay.
Thank you, Alan. Any more
Yeah.
questions? Is we already at 11:34. Any more question? Okay. One more question, Alan. Is one search very similar? Knowledge can apply to one search. I can answer your question. About the what Alan demonstrate, like the Boolean operator. The search option is very similar to one.
Morris, if you agree, let me show the help page.
Okay.
Okay. You click the question mark. There's always a ProQuest help. And the ProQuest help, it will have different topics like this one, search syntax and field code, and some search tips, and also some database specific field code. And this is the search, how to select databases, how to do the basic search, how to do advanced search, how to recent search. It's very comprehensive. Even myself, I will always review this page to make sure I understand is correct. Okay, and we want to some search tips here. Some search tips, how to make use of and or not, to broaden your search, to narrow your search, how to run the advanced search, and these are some sample on using those operator. And in this example, or not, near, pre, I've just introduced a few of them, but there's some others, pre, exact, or link, or even some others. Okay.